I was out here in the garage the other day and I noticed that the Vette's tires were a little low. So I thought this would be a good opportunity for me to test out the little Ryobi compressor that I have and see if it's able to handle the task of doing something larger like airing up tires. So I'm going to put it on the Vette, air up the tires and see if it can handle it. Or if it's more suitable because of how small it is and how small the tank is, if it's more suitable just for like airing up balls or pool floats or things like that. Right here, I got my quick disconnect. I have the attachment here on the quick connect, which allows me to pump up the air on the tires and stuff like that. And it comes off pretty simple, just like every other quick disconnect does. Kapowie! Anyways, so I'm sure I just damaged it or voided my warranty, but I'm sure that's going to fall on the ground 800 million more times. So good to go. I have this small Ryobi air compressor, and I'm going to test it out on the Vette. I need to air up the tires, and they're a little bit low, so I'm going to see how it can handle it. (120 psi) is what this one maxes out at, so that's what I'll have to work with. That was real low. Yikes. I'm actually pretty impressed with this little Ryobi. When I first got it, I was like, are you kidding me? This thing is not gonna do anything. But I keep getting surprised by it. I've used it to charge up the bend pack lift and stuff like that to bypass the air bottle and whatnot. And I've used it for little things here and there, blowing some dirt around in the garage on the floor. But to be honest, I didn't think it was going to do anything when it came to putting air in the tires. And when I noticed that the Vette had low tires, I was like, I'm going to go ahead and test out the Ryobi with the attachments that came with it and see what it does. I was expecting to have to run to the gas station and charge up over there. But sure enough, it put air in these. I put the air on the Vette to 30 psi on all the tires. That gives me enough to where I'm going to get good traction, but not where I have to be concerned with too much wear and tear when it comes to the tread. But again, the Ryobi doing its job and being able to do more than what I thought it was, which I always am very excited whenever I'm pleasantly surprised when something performs better than what my expectations were. So, giving some extra stars to the Ryobi today. Obviously, I have the tire accessory that lets me pump up tires and anything that's going to have a valve stem like that. But I also have some of the extra attachments that came with it. You know, if I need to pump up a basketball, if I need to pump up the air floats at the pool, which I will be using this summer because I know my son has already expressed an interest in wanting to use that. I got the attachment here where I can blow stuff all over the garage and do that. I also have the quick connect here that allows me to charge up the Benpack air bottle system so that I can bypass as it loses air like it does, and I have a tendency to find it on 0, so I'm not coming back down. So I have to use the Ryobi to bring it back down. The manual says it's actually a good idea to drain the tank and stuff like that, not leaving it full of air and storage. It's going to keep it from rotting out the tank with moisture. So here comes the noise. Real simple. Just dump all the air. You know, I'm not using this every day, all day and stuff like that, so there's no reason for me to keep a bunch of air in there. I'll put it back in its little home, and that's where it belongs. Since I'm putting things away, I might as well put this back where it belongs, back in your home. And there we go. Molly and Jackson are going to go kayaking. Got the Gladiator loaded up for them, ready to roll. Hopefully this doesn't turn out to be a negative. LOL. Bye. Drive safe.